Hello everyone. Welcome back to Off-Roading Epic. Today we are going to be testing some of the biggest myths about Off-Roading Epic, and some of these have come from you. This is also a competition with a new fellow YouTuber who is just now starting, but I have known for a while, Stupid Computer. If you want to go support him, feel free to go subscribe. His channel's in the description. Either way, let's get to testing these myths. This first myth actually comes from my first myth video. In it, I proved that it isn't possible to drive the tank that is located in the Arctic, but I did find something else. Now, last time this myth was impossible to test because there was no free cam, but now that there is, we can fly inside the tank and see. And you can see here that the myth is true. Not only that, but we can see some cool details inside, such as this machine gun with a belt full of ammo. There's also a seat and gas pedals. I think this definitely proves that the devs were planning on adding this, as we already knew, but I had no clue it even had an interior. This next myth comes from a member of my Discord. As you know, driving cars into mud will get them muddy.
Oh!
And if we drive to the nearest body of water, we can clean the mud off. Pretty simple, right? Either way, this myth is true. This myth claims that inside of houses, you can turn TVS on, so to test it, we are going to wander inside of my house and see. And this myth is false. There's literally no way to interact with the TV at all. This myth says you can't get the badge. This is a really easy myth for me to prove false, because I've already found it before. It's in this hole behind the pizza barn, and all you have to do to get it is fall into it. I'm not quite sure why this hole is imprint, but I solved the myth nonetheless. This myth is by far the scariest one we've tested yet. Supposedly, we can get inside of Honest Bob's store. Now sadly, we can't break windows, and since the FBI stole the key to get inside, we will have to utilize our good friend FreeCam. Once inside, we see the cabin does in fact have an interior, but unfortunately it seems that all of Honest Bob's stuff has been confiscated. Either way, this myth is true. This myth claims that somewhere in Orr, there is a secret salt mine. Now, right now, we are in the desert map to figure this out. To find this secret, we need a very small vehicle like this ATV. We need to venture into this small cave. We even cross this bridge over weird, green stuff. I wouldn't drink that. But at long last, it turned out there really is salt mines. They are quite massive too. Now, why this was added into the game, I don't know. But either way, this myth is true. Since this video is releasing so close to the 4th of July, I figured I had to wish you all a happy 4th. So let's test this myth. Honestly, I'm pretty skeptical. Patriotism is just a myth anyways. But either way, let's hop in our limited 4th of July tractor and test it out. Seems false. Anyways, now that I've got my 4th of July send-off complete, I'm going to end this video here. As always, if you enjoyed, please consider subscribing to keep up on more off-roading epic content, and also I'm really close to 500 subscribers, so I would appreciate it. Otherwise, see you all next time, and have a good week.